Hi, and welcome back. I'm Willow Grace. Thank you for joining me as we take a look ahead at your astrology forecast for the month of May. Now, before we begin to start talking about astrology, if you're interested in working with me, you can visit my webpage. You can schedule a tarot and/or astrology consultation there. You can also learn and participate by signing up for one of my classes or workshops. If you would like to receive your monthly astrology update by email, you can find that information at willowgracemystic.com. If you would like to receive these updates when they first come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel below. So now let's dive in. Aries. We begin the month with a beautiful stellium of planets: Neptune, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, all working in unison in the watery and intuitive sign of Pisces. Now, with Jupiter, this is the planet of gifts and expansion. Venus is the planet of love and values. They are collaborating with the driven planet of Mars and the dreamy planet of Neptune. This brings about blessings and abundance. So this is a time of planetary energy that can be used for us to find our purpose and our drive, to really see what it is that we want to manifest our dreams into a reality. And for you, this Pisces house is your 12th house. It is your dreams. It is Akashic records. It is going within and manifesting lucid dreaming. This could be yoga. This could be a retreat. This could be anything that you go within and find out what feels good to you. This could be connecting to source. This could be understanding or connecting to spirit guides, to spirit animals, to study anything that would be more esoteric in nature and diving into it and finding more about you. Then on May 10th, Mercury is going to be stationing retrograde. It's going to be here until June 3rd. Mercury is the planet of technology, travel, communication, and it starts its backward movement through the sky in Gemini. Here, our communication is going to be very important. We're going to be taking our ideas and reworking them. You're going to be revisiting old projects that you have put off, and you're going to need to take the time to complete these tasks. For you, this is going to be in your third house of siblings or neighbors or projects, written projects that you've started. Now, after you start working on this, then Mercury is going to continue its retrograde into the earthy sign of Taurus. Now, the influence here will be more centered, stable. Earth energy takes our thoughts and our ideas and it recreates them into something that's solid and stable. And it's about revisiting concrete, practical aspects of our lives to get to the cause of these, which is thinking and communication patterns. So after you work out these problems, or this could be networking, it could be family, it could be technology, it could be siblings. This is going to be moving into your second house of your values, your feelings, your property, things that this could be your money that comes into you. Now, at this time, Mercury does push us outside of our comfort zone. So you can learn more at my website and read my blog on Mercury retrograde, reviewing, rethinking, and revisiting for like a survival guide. Next, on May 11th. On May 11th, Jupiter the Great Benefic, it moves back into the cardinal sign of Aries. This is going to be such great news for you. It's going to be here until October 28th. Jupiter is the great teacher. It's always wanting us to grow, to magnify our awareness, to bring good fortune into our lives. It shows us how to move beyond our limits. It shows us how we can realize our potential and what opportunities are available to us. It rules travel, spirituality, cultural, and education. Now, while Jupiter is in this beautiful pioneering sign of Aries, which is your first house, all about self, you, how people see you, how you present yourself out into the world, how you feel, how you look. At this time, there's going to be a lot of energy for traveling and meeting challenges head first. And Aries energy is independent, energetic. Combine this with broadening of perspectives. Jupiter's has expansive thoughts and expansive vision to see the bigger pictures. And this is, since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, it's full of fire. It's you diving headfirst into something new for you. This time will be ignited with you're going to have these innovative ideas. Your intuition is going to be strong. You're going to want to let go of limitations that you've carried from things that you've done in the past. You're going to want to take risk. You're going to want to focus on solutions for the future. You're going to want to walk boldly into some uncharted territory. Do you totally change the way you look? Do you totally change the way you present yourself? Are you shifting from how people know you, from mother to grandmother, to father to grandfather, to student to teacher? This is a shift in a perspective, to healer, to like what is changing about you. It could be just your wardrobe, but this is going to be beautiful energy that is expansive and seeing the bigger pictures. This is you taking risks, succeeding, failing, learning, and repeating. So walk boldly into this unknown territory. Take these risks to grow yourself, expand your minds and your thoughts. Next, on May 16th, depending on your location and time zone, we are going to have a full moon lunar eclipse in the deep and watery sign of Scorpio. Now, the most eventful times of the year, they usually come with eclipses. Eclipses are a time of a realignment. The goal of an eclipse is to remind us of our life's purpose. And they bring fast-paced shifts, shocking revelations. They bring about huge, quick endings and sudden beginnings. The realignment is meant to put us back on track in life where we have basically veered off. And so Scorpio's energy is highly intuitive. It rules 8th house themes. Scorpio is a fixed water sign that is very fluid. It rules sexuality, shared resources, debt, mystery, combined income, forms that have been filled out, like contracts that have been filled out between you and somebody else. This eclipse is showing you what you need to release from your life, and if you want to live in alignment with your true values. Scorpio, being the deepest of the water signs, is very psychic, it's very private, it's loyal, it is protective, and this is where you're going to have resistance to fulfilling your collective and your soul intentions. You're going to want to move away from being fixated, Scorpio, on your past South Node. Scorpio, this is where you hold grudges. This is where you resist the birth, death, rebirth cycle of what is holding you back for transformation because of the fear of the unknown. This is where you're going to need to work to resolve what you need to let go of. It's in your 8th house of this shared resources. It is in your income mixed with somebody else's income. It's their debt, your debt, what is combined contracts. This could be wills. This could be taxes. This could be alimony, child support, money that is coming in or networked not through your own job, or this is also the house of sex. And okay, so this full moon, it is part of an 18-month cycle. And the previous solar eclipse that comes 2 weeks before this is where you had new things that were growing. And this lunar eclipse is a winding down period. It's going to work over 6-month increments over this 18-month period. And this is you looking at what do you need to release because of these burdens. These themes include intimacy, sex, power, psychology, parapsychology, mystery. There could be drama that could be illuminated about a collaboration with money. This is you paying off taxes, large bills, loans. This is a time when you're going to be looking at what has power over you and what influences over you that it has. Anything that anything that has to do with cryptocurrency, your investments, it could be astrology, it could be palmistry, it could be a breakthrough with studying these. This could be numerology. You could be solving a mystery. This could be writing or reading about mysteries. There could be a marriage or divorce, a marriage where you're combining, a divorce where you are separating the money, anything that has to do with a pairing of resources. There could be major luck with money or major expenses. Because this eclipse is in a water sign, it's going to be definitely more emotional. You can learn to manage these emotions with resources and knowing where you are with your resources so you're comfortable with it. This is a perfect time to settle off any debt that you owe, pay off any lingering bills, financial or otherwise. Make sure that your balances and everything is secure and stable. Ask yourself, what do you need to do to make yourself feel stable, secure, and comfortable? All right. So then on May 20th, the sun is going to, the sun, which represents our ego, our self, our soul, our purpose, is going to enter the shape-shifting sign of Gemini. Now, Gemini is the third astrological sign of the zodiac. It's a mutable air sign. It represents duality, an exchange of ideas, communication. It's very adaptable. It's very flexible. So our thoughts are going to be this at this time. Therefore, while the sun is in Gemini, you're going to be able to convey your thoughts with ideas with ease. You're going to be flexible. You may change your thoughts or feelings about something by information that you have gathered. So you have an idea, this is your stance on something, and then as you get new information, you may change your mind on it. And that is completely okay because all of your information is going to be backed with logic. So you're going to have the power to persuade, teach, and be creative. Next, on the 24th, on May 24th, Mars, the planet of passion, fire, ambition, energy, it's going to move into its home sign of Aries and join Jupiter. So your energy is going to be spontaneous. You're going to have a competitive spirit. The goal is going to be to win. The actions are going to be direct. They're going to be impulsive. At this time, you're going to be looking forward to what you can accomplish confidently. And it's all in your first house of self. And so this could be, I'm done with this long hair and I'm now going to cut it. I'm ready to go get that tattoo. I'm going to change my wardrobe. This is a quick thinking, impulsive, move forward, accomplish it confidently energy. And then on May 30th. On May 30th, we're going to have a new moon in the mutable sign of Gemini. This is a time of a lot of transition. The new moons represent fresh starts, clean slates, to begin anew, a time to plant seeds. And this new moon is in Gemini with nervous and impulsive energy that wants to move and wants to create. And so this is an excellent time to practice working with your communication skills. What do you want to create? Who do you want to communicate with? To begin a project that involves writing or speaking or creating something, to carve out time to socialize and enjoy others, and to actually take time to consciously tune in to others and listen in order for you to create this deeper connection with them. Thank you for listening and watching this video. If you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you share this with your friends who you think might benefit from this information. You can also find me on Facebook, where I offer personal updates and chart readings on occasion when there's a new moon and a full moon. And if you would like to receive updates as soon as they come out through the email, you can sign up for my newsletter at willowgracemystic.com. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this energy is manifesting in your life in the comments below. I heart you.